Let's see what this bad boy is.
Yeah, boy.
人間の下着や情欲が描かれている書物を収集すること。
Alright, everybody, we are here today taking a look at a little banger by the name of Love on Leave. This comes to us from one of my favorite developers in... I can never say the name correctly, but it's like QU-Create, so I think it's supposed to be like Create.
Stop it.
What I like about them is that they make the games that they want to make. Sometimes being a little bit based in that regard, your games get, well, they don't get listed in certain platforms. You might recall they're the ones that had that massage game that was apparently delisted from the Nintendo Switch shop. They're also the ones that their Dungeon Travelers games can show up on different platforms, but apparently not on Steam nowadays. So they have games all over the place. And sometimes they get accepted into platforms, sometimes they don't, but I love that about them, that it's kind of like, well, this is a game we want to make, and even though it might hurt our bottom dollar, we're not going to sacrifice that for the integrity of the game we want to make. So you know what? Kudos to them. This one here, Love on Leave, is about you going back to where you grew up as a kid. These three sisters in particular, 14 days you have to essentially make your own harem from the sisters.
Yes! Yes!
The bus gently sways. There are a few people on board. My cell phone barely has any reception, meaning the only thing I can do to pass time is to look out the view. I was born and raised in the country, but I haven't been back in over a decade. I'm a bit sad that the view doesn't match my memories. Until recently, I was working in a company in the big city, a very toxic workplace to be specific. Most of us worked unpaid overtime, leading a lot of my coworkers to quit early. Their workloads fell on the one left behind, me. Then one day I passed my stop 4 times. That's when I realized how every part of me was avoiding going into work. Even though I barely had an idea of what to do with my future, I decided on that same day to finally call it quits. Luckily, I was able to rack up 2 weeks of paid leave before that, so I wanted to use that to rest physically and mentally at a hot spring. But instead, I remembered the countryside I grew up in and decided to go home for the first time in a decade. To be honest, I don't really know why I decided to come home. I say home, but I only spent my early years of grade school in the area. It wasn't like my parents still live out here or anything like that. As you may have guessed, there aren't any tourist spots or anything around either. I still wonder why I thought it was a good idea to come back here. Well, whatever. I have all the time in the world after all. My childhood dream was to be an author, but I gave up in college. It could be nice to stay at an inn and pursue my old dream. Now I know what you're thinking, is this like a visual novel only? No, there's actually side-scrolling, side-scrolling adventure searching mechanics and gameplay as well, so... I feel like I've seen that girl somewhere. I'm sure it was just my imagination. I should focus on heading over to the inn for now. Kidding me. What are the chances? The inn that I was planning to stay at is closed for renovations? I thought that I could get a booking. Since no one could be staying out in the middle of nowhere, I guess that was naive of me. Oh, what now? There's no other inns around here. Don't tell me I have to go back to the city. Though there are no buses taking me back anyway. Unlike the city, there's only one. And it drives by here every few hours. I totally screwed up. What should I do? Luckily for us, though. Gee, all 3 of you. Imagine that. Even though this was the beginning of the decade, I didn't immediately recognize any of the 3 women in front of me. Kanami-nichan? Amane? And Ibiki?
やっぱりそうだ。アキトくんだった。ね、言ったでしょ。アキト兄だったって。
Oh, that text is so much slower than what she's saying.
嘘でしょ。なんでこんなところにいるのよ。アキトくん、帰ってきてくれたんだね。
Okay, if I hit enter as the text is scrolling up, we could get the entire phrase, so we could skip once they're done speaking. Perfect. Yeah, I quit my job recently, but I was able to get paid leave before that, so I thought I'd use it to give my old home a visit. I don't actually have a house out here, but for me it's the first place that comes to mind when I think of the countryside. At the end, I had planned to stay in closed for renovations, though. I was actually just trying to find a bus to head back into town. Oh, I'm rambling. It's a bit too much about my own situation, aren't I? Sorry, I was just surprised to see you all here.
大丈夫だよ、アキトくん。落ち着きなって。ほら、深呼吸。
Okay, I'll take a deep breath. Yeah, I guess I did the trick. Konami-ni-chan, Amane, Hibiki. I can't believe how long it's
ちょ
been.
っとびっくりだよね。10年ぶり以上なのに、お互い一目で分かっちゃうなんて。アキトくんとは家族同然に過ごしたからね。で、何しに帰ってきたの？
Oh, I don't particularly have any plans. I was just thinking of taking these next 2 weeks off to relax since I'm leaving now. Though I guess with the state that the inn is in, my plans are kind of in shambles.
それならうちに泊まればいいんじゃない？
That sounds like a spectacular idea, Konami.
改めてお帰りなさい、アキトくん。久しぶりでまだ戸惑いもあるかもしれないけど、昔みたいに自分の家だと思って過ごしていい？
Thanks, Konami-ni-chan. I really owe you one. If you didn't bother talking to me, I would have probably been at the bus stop waiting for a ride home.
お礼は響ちゃんに言ってあげてね。じゃあそろそろお夕飯の用意でもしようかな。今日はアキトくんが大好きだったおかずも作ってあげる。
Well, it's been like 10 years. How do you know what my favorite dishes are? Can't wait for it. Need a hand?
今日はあまねちゃんと響ちゃんに手伝ってもらおうかな。
On it. Are there any
響
rooms?
ちゃんは天気がいいから家の近くでお散歩してくるって言ってたわ。あまねちゃんはどこに行っちゃったのかな。もう日課のロードワークも終わっているだろうし。
Okay, so let's see here. This is the Amakusa's house bed. It doesn't really seem like anyone is using it right now. That's a shame. But at some point I'm pretty sure they will be, and hopefully we could come in then. This is Amani's room. If I went in without permission, she'd probably kill me. And Hibiki's room. We know they're not in the rooms, so I guess we'll just dip out for now. Living room. It's a very nice big house. Oh, hey, here's one of them. It's a very nice big house. Oh boy. Love the style of it. Yes, I know we could speak to her, but, oh, this is the cafe. So the cafe that you run is literally next to... This is very, very nice. It's like, oh, I'm going to work now. Just step outside and you're there.
あれ、アキトに撮ったの？
Konami-ni-chan's looking for you. She wants you to help her make dinner.
もうそんな時間？今日はアキト兄がいるから張り切ってるだろうな。
You know, I do well for myself. Right, and, hey, it's, great to see you
あ
again.
ら、あららららら。
What? So something on my
ア
face?
キト兄ってば、ずいぶん真面目になっちゃって。いたずらばっかりしてお母さんに怒られてたのにさ。
We were kids back then, and, you know, don't remind me.
いつも大泣きしてたもんね。
I wasn't really crying, it was more like a whine. Come on, you were there crying with me. Change of topic, what are you doing now?
ピチピチの女子大生。町の方にある三王女子大学ってとこに行ってるよ。
You're in full bloom, huh? Oh. Before I forget, do you know where Amane is?
あまねえ？なんかプリプリしてどっか行っちゃったよ。あの顔はかなり機嫌悪い時のだね。
Oh, yeah, I guess it was pretty rude of me to just barge into your
まあま
house.
あ、ご飯には戻ってくるだろうし、アキト兄は先に帰ってカナ姉手伝ってきてよ。
Good idea. Oh, wait a second, what about you?
え、何が？
She asked for you specifically to help her? You know
ほ
exactly
ら、
what I mean.
早く行かないと、アキト兄。カナ姉が待ってる。
Don't change the subject on me. Does woman play us?
ごちそうさまでした。
Here's the angry one.
ごちそうさまでした。
I haven't had a dinner like this in ages. There were so many dishes, I almost cried tears of joy.
良きに計らえ。
And, what did you do,
お
Hibiki?
皿とか並べたもん。
Oh, is that what you did? I took out the
ア
plates.
キトくんは食べっぷりがいいから見てたら嬉しくなっちゃうな。
Konami must be a feeder, huh? You're trying to fatten me up, huh? And it's nice to see that Amani's still in charge of calling the beginning and the end of the meal.
そうだけど、何？
Why?
どう
Huh?
したの？あまね。アキト兄に見られて恥ずかしかったの？は？違うわよ、響。なんだか昔に戻ったみたいに賑やかね。
Okay. So it seems we are freed up.
あまねなら月見沢にいると思うよ。場所覚えてる？東の方だよ。
I don't know what that is, but it's to the east. Okay, thank you.
あまねちゃんのことよろしくね。
I don't know. She kind of has like a bit of a stuck-up demeanor. Maybe she had a thing for us when we were younger and then I booked it, so she's mad about that still. Or she just saw me and she remembered how mad she was that I booked it and she stayed behind. Okay, I guess we gotta go out and then... east, right? Ooh. I mean, I didn't mention anything about turns, so let's just continue going east. Ah, there she is. Hey, Amani, do you have a second? Amani?
いや、近づかないで。
Oh, okay, cool. Taking a deep breath, alright. Amani, you were always short-tempered. We fought a lot, you scolded me a lot, and you beat me up and made me cry a lot.
一方的にボコボコにはしてないわよ。
But you always had a good reason for getting angry. We fought because I was a stubborn loser, and you scolded Hibiki and I because we caused a ton of trouble with our mischiefs. I only realized this after I moved to the city, but you always got angry on behalf of your mom and Konami Nichan.
そう。
I'm sure I did something to make you upset, Amani, but I'm sorry. I really had no idea. I swear I'll figure out what's bothering you before I go home. So, could you wait for me? And if you're willing to, could we greet ourselves again, you know, one more time? Properly this time?
そういうところがずるい。
Huh? Did you say something?
なんでもない。そもそもあなたのことなんて別になんとも思ってないんだから。
Well, I never alluded to that, but, is that interesting thing to say?
平気で人の家に居候しようとするその神経にムカついて政権好きを抑えるのに必死だっただけ。
I mean, your sisters invited me.
だーせいはっとりゃー。
Are you beating me up now? Is that what you're doing? Please, anything but a fist.
それで再会の挨拶って？それが終わったら早くどっか行ってよ。
Huh? Oh, right. As you know, my name is Akito Kiyama.
声が大きい。
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I gave up on my dream of becoming an author, quit the job that I had, and now here I am, jobless in Zukimizawa. Miss Amane, I'll do my best again to gain your forgiveness. Thank you in advance for taking me in for the next 2 weeks.
天草天音、仕事は看護師。子供の頃から続けてた空手はまだ続けてる。当然だけど、まだ全然みじんもこれっぽっちも許してないんだから、それを忘れないでよね。
So essentially you could beat me up and then you could take care of my wounds afterwards. I guess if we're ever like in an S&M relationship, I think we'd know who the dom here would be. I got it.
それと少しでもうちで変なことしたら政権好きでぶっ飛ばすから覚悟
What do
して
you
おき
mean?
なさい。
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by doing anything weird at your house? Well, what is that supposed to mean? Just because I'm surrounded by women, I'm gonna peek in on you guys when you're showering or something? I mean, I'm not that type of person. Who have you been talking to? Got it.
じゃあどっか行って。
All right. You better run away, dog.
から変わってない。なのに、なんであのことだけは覚えてないのよ。
Ah, today was sure an eventful day. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Huh? Just flittered by and it fell over there. I'm very curious. Can't just ignore it. Let's have a look. I mean, how could you ignore something that shiny from far away? Let's see what this bad boy is.
Yeah, boy.
Huh? What was that? Oh, let me guess. It's Master Roshi. That's who the panties belong to. I mean, they're not his, they just happen to be that he took them from somebody. It can't be my imagination. Is it coming from over there? Roshi, reveal yourself! Who's there? Show yourself. God damn it, it is Roshi.
わしはこの裏山を縄張りにしておる化けだぬきじゃ。特別に仙人と呼んでくれてよいぞ。趣味は人間の下着や情欲が描かれている書物を収集すること。それらを眺めながら飲む酒は格別での。
It would be that, wouldn't it?
ちなみに恋愛対象はまっとうにタヌキじゃからな。人間に対して情欲を抱くことはない。
Kinda weird, dog. I don't even know that part. So explain why you're gathering underwear then.
下着には歴史が詰まっておる。持ち主がどう生きてきたのか、それを垣間見ることができるのじゃよ。
That sounds like an absolute perverted degenerate's excuse, Sage. Oh, you know, I collect women's panties because it tells me a lot about their past life, you see. Yeah, I bet it
情欲の
does.
書からは人の持つ慈しみと業の深さを感じ取ることができる。わしはそれらを通し人間の心に触れるのが好きなんじゃよ。
See, now that's a bit more appropriate. Panties, love, and sin, yeah. Alright, I forgot I was in the middle of something. I think I'll be going now.
わしのことをやばいやつと思って逃げようとしておるな。ならば、わしは仙人じゃと証明してやろう。
Pumpoko? Pumpoko. Pumpoko. Pumpoko.
ポンポコとしか言えなくなるタヌキの妖術をかけたのじゃ。わしを仙人じゃと信じるならすぐに解いてやろう。
Pumpoko?
それ、アンポンポコ。
I guess he was legit. What was that? Some sort of hypnosis? Look, I have to admit, you have some strange powers. Anyway, what would a sage want with me?
いろいろと頼みたいことがある。何？難しいことはない。お使い程度のことじゃ。
Let me take a wild guess here. I'm staying in a house with 3 women. You want me to get their panties and bring them to you, don't you?
Problem?
Okay, we gotta deliver old magazines of the summer, old magazines of winter, old videotape, blue panties, green panties, white panties, all the panties in the world this man wants. So he wants magazines, videotapes, and panties. I'll let you fill in the gaps as to what these magazines and videotapes might be about, okay? I'll let you do the work there, but I think we might be all on the same page here. Oh, that was something. It's been a while since I've done so much talking. I'm exhausted. Let's go home and get some rest. Okay, so the feeder let us know that apparently... Is it down here? Apparently I can make some little scratch on the side by helping him out with the farm. As a helper.
アキトくん、ようこそ。 天草ファームへ。じゃあ早速、畑のお世話の仕方について教えるわね。
Alright, I'm all ears. Are those eggplants? They would be eggplants. After the field's been seeded, yeah, I'm looking to do my own type of seeding too. It must be watered once a day. If you make sure to water the field every day, your vegetables grow in time. After a vegetable has finished growing, it can be harvested. Each vegetable will take a different amount of time. Okay, so let's see here. Let's harvest these first and foremost. They seem to be in peak condition. This eggplant has a bust and arms. I told you. You obtain fresh produce. Okay. What's with this eggplant? It looks ripe and fresh as you'd expect, but it's weirdly sensual. And this shape reminds me of... Never mind. Konami-chan's waiting. I need to give this to her as a I need to give her that one as a present? Oh, gee. I gotta give the one that's more stacked up top a present that looks like an eggplant with a bust. Okay.
収穫したおナスは私にプレゼントしてくれると。
Yes, I know. I got a present for you right here. Oh, well, I guess it's better than giving her the panties, right?
ありがとう、アキトくん。プレゼント、とっても嬉しいわ。
I'm glad. I'm surprised you're not slapping me in the face right now.
それに、アキトくんのおナス、とっても黒くてがっしりしてるのね。とってもみずみずしくて、まさに食べ頃って感じよ。
Why are you blushing as you're saying that?
夜を楽しみにしててね。腕によりをかけて、じっくりと丹念にお料理してあげるわ。
What? You're talking about an eggplant still, right? Konami Nichan? Are eggplants supposed to be like this? I don't remember being this way.
なんとこのおナスは天草ファーム名物デリシャス野菜なのです。
I can see why they're special. Delicious veggies?
そうです。このおナスは朝の早い時間に収穫することで
Seriously? I didn't know eggplants grew like that.
そしておナスは1日で種から実へと成熟します。
One day? Why do they grow so fast?
なんでかしら。真面目にやってきたからね。
That's not supposed to make them grow faster because you look after them a lot.
とにかくお野菜は収穫する時間帯も大事ということ。
Well then, the map app has been, or the map app has been added on your smartphone. Okay, find out where people are this way. So I got seeds. Can I plant these seeds though? Like, we harvested. How about now replanting? You know. Let's see. Is there like a prompt anywhere for this or? Ah, here we go. I should say hello to everyone around before starting my farm duties. Oh. Alright, let's see about checking out what the shopping district at least looks like. Yeah, that's basically what I'd imagine it would look like. But we're out of time with this one, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been Love on Leave. And so far, I'm already digging this. The humor is very quickly now as we progress starting to ramp up to the level I expected to be with this developer because as I've mentioned before, they do games however they want. And whether it sometimes gets some deplatformed in certain places, well, you know, it happens. But at the very least, they keep their integrity when it comes to game developers. They don't bend the knee. And that to me is always a plus. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you'd like to see some more, let me know in the comments. Maybe we do some more. I'm not sure if it's something that would be fun for you guys to watch. It's more of an adventure type game, obviously, but the humor is definitely on point. But in case you enjoyed it and I don't do any more of this, I mean, check it out for yourselves. Definitely quite a humorous little adventure game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.